everybody. Let me know if this works. I tried to go live for the last few minutes and it wasn't working. It says my use stream key didn't work. All right, it's working. Yay! All right, for those of you that go live, in case you have the same problem I do today. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Christina. I had trouble getting Facebook to go live. Hey, Roxanne. So I had to click an arrow and use stream key is usually highlighted, and I had to click use camera instead. I don't know what that means, but if anybody's having trouble going live, hey Debbie, hey Robin, yay! All right, we'll give some folks, hey Tina, a minute to get on. I'm gonna whip up my coffee. I'm gonna show you the oils that I really do put in my coffee. Any guesses? Hey Nikki. What oils do I put in my coffee? All right, well, number one, cinnamon. And here's how I do my cinnamon. Cinnamon comes in a 5 milliliter bottle. And what I don't love about cinnamon is when you put a drop or two in, sometimes it runs down the side, and cinnamon's a hot oil. Plus, it's not cheap. And so I don't want to waste any running down the side. Or the next time I'll grab the bottle, I'll not realize that I got cinnamon on my fingers. With the dropper, I don't have that. And I'll touch somewhere, and cinnamon's a hot oil. Let me tell you, I don't love that. All right, plus, when I was traveling, my cinnamon was leaking. I don't know if it was a thinner oil or what, but I have switched to, this is a 15 milliliter dropper bottle. I just got it off of Amazon. And I'm able to put 3 bottles of cinnamon in here and use the dropper. And now I have complete control over it. So one, I usually just want 1 drop of cinnamon. With the regular bottle, I would end up with 1 or 2 and then oil running down the side. And so my cinnamon was getting wasted and I was creating problems for myself. So solution number one for how I use my cinnamon. Now, oils in my water, I use cinnamon, grapefruit, and lemon. So I finally broke down and put cinnamon, grapefruit, and lemon in a dropper bottle. Now this is, I just shake it and I do like 3 or 4 drops, right? Now if I want more grapefruit and lemon throughout the day, which I do, I have them separate. I drink a lot of lemon and grapefruit. I need to incorporate wild orange and tangerine. Tangerine is one of the best detoxifying oils there is, even better detoxification than lemon, we learned. Grapefruit is great for balancing progesterone, balancing hormones. And so I have those ready to go, but I still want more grapefruit and lemon throughout the day, right? All right, so back to the oils in my coffee. Some of you have already guessed it, turmeric. So I'll do like 2 drops turmeric. I aim for 1, well, sometimes 2. If there's any extra on the side of the turmeric bottle, which there always is, I put it on my hands, rub my hands together. I used to hate the smell of turmeric. I thought it smelled like cat pee. It does not smell like cat pee to me anymore. Now it smells kind of like chocolate to me. I deeply inhale and I'll rub it on my neck. And I can do this whether I'm in Illinois or Florida because it's not photosensitive. I learned about the power of turmeric for anxious feelings and overwhelm. I was doing my very first doTERRA corporate speaking event ever. I think it was 2 years ago now. And I was completely freaking out, throwing up, just so panicked. I was just spazzing, which is hilarious because I do this every day, but not in a room full of people and not with doTERRA corporate. And a friend of mine gave me turmeric, had me inhale it, gave me a aromatherapy necklace that she wears, put the turmeric on it. I wore the necklace and I was fine. In fact, for months after that, I literally carried the turmeric bottle around because I've become so addicted to the health benefits, especially the emotional benefits. Right? So we can talk more about turmeric. Turmeric's a powerhouse, Diane, so we need to learn more about turmeric, right? Right, so next, my third oil in my coffee is peppermint. I try to get just one. Sometimes, or most of the time, Scott makes this for me when he and I are together. And inhale that peppermint deeply through your nose and open up those sinuses. Judy's laughing at my comment about thinking that turmeric smelled like cat pee when it first came out. And now I think it smells like chocolate. That is quite a difference, isn't it? All right, so peppermint. What are some other ways I can use this in the morning real quick? I can put a drop on my tongue, push it to the roof of my mouth, and it'll help open up my sinuses. I need water to chase that. I do want to do that. Need a water chaser for my peppermint. So we keep our own bottled water in the cabinet. These are just glass kombucha bottles from Costco. When we're done with it, we take the label off, and the sticky stuff we get off with doTERRA lemon oil. Right, so this is ready to go, and we can just add our oils to it. I'm not going to add, well, yeah, I can add my oils to it, but let me do the peppermint first. I'm going to put a drop of peppermint on my tongue and then push my tongue to the roof of my mouth. Actually, I'm getting used to that as time goes on. I don't need the chaser. Yeah, I do. It's warm. All right, so that peppermint's going to help open sinuses. My sinuses are fine. Whew, it is warm. All right, so now I'm putting my cinnamon, lemon, and grapefruit in my water. Lid on. And drink. All right, so that's my cinnamon for balancing blood sugars, for immunity, lemon for immunity and cleansing and detoxing, grapefruit for hormone balancing, metabolism, um, and most importantly, glutathione production. That was a word I was trying to think of last week or the week before. You want to drink oils that are high in limonene, grapefruit, tangerine, wild orange, lemon, because of their essential benefits for helping your body produce glutathione. Google the benefits of glutathione. All right, I'm still making my horrible, not healthy coffee drink. No comments about that. It's my last vice left, going from a completely unhealthy lifestyle to a very healthy lifestyle minus my coffee drink. I just got the greatest gift in the mail from Sharon Whaley and friends. I did a little speaking event for them, and I woke up to this amazing gift. I haven't even gotten through it all yet. And a Dew Bruton mug with basket infuser and stainless steel lid. So I can't, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So I can't wait to see this. They must know that I need to get rid of this horrible coffee, sugary drink that I drink. And I need, literally, I was sitting last night watching TV, I watch all Korean and Japanese and Asian television, and realizing I need to drink tea instead of coffee. And look what came in the mail today. And that was last night that I literally was saying that. It's time to step up my health game again. So thank you to Sharon and her entire team for being amazing, writing me this amazing card, and making my day start out on the right foot. All right, so let's finish up this coffee. I want to hear what you drink in your coffee. Cassia is a big favorite. Cassia has a lot of similar benefits to cinnamon and has that sweet taste, right? So if you're wanting to get rid of the sugary creamers and the sugars, right, you want to use something that tastes sweet. Most oils don't taste sweet. Cassia and cinnamon have a sugary taste. Kat says, are detoxing oils good for pregnancy? So yes, you're just going to use them in the traditional sense of, a drop of lemon in every glass of water, or a drop of grapefruit in every glass of water. You're not going to drink large amounts of it for it's just a natural, healthy daily detox to do it that way. You're not going to take during pregnancy like GX Assist, all right? You don't take that during pregnancy. That's our gut cleansing, detoxing the gut product. But other than that, a drop of lemon in your water every time you drink water, a drop of grapefruit, those are all great. Right, then I want to show you my favorite milk that I drink now because we are working on going dairy free. I'm still drinking this, loving it. So it's Ripple pea protein milk. I like it better than almond milk because it has a thicker consistency. And so we make our doTERRA shakes with it, we make our coffee with it, and we're real pleased with it. We've also transitioned to, we're going to talk about more than oils today. We've also transitioned to plant-based meat for most of the time. So we've started using, this is my son's option, Impossible Burger. Now, I don't eat this one because it's all soy-based product. It's burger made from plants. I use one called, that one's less expensive, so that's why we have it more readily available. I use one called Beyond Burger, and then there was another one from Target. I couldn't tell you the name of that one. Scott took a picture of it for me. Right, but we're working on, we're not totally vegan or vegetarian. We're just working towards like a 75, 80% vegan if we can, right? So pea protein milk, my vegan coffee drink, and I don't, it's not labeled vegan, but I went through all the ingredients, and uh, trying to help reduce inflammation in my body from my cataract surgery that I still have not recovered from 7.5 months ago. So the oils in my water, the peppermint on the roof of my mouth, the peppermint, turmeric in my coffee, all of those things contribute and help to maintaining a healthy inflammatory response. Now, I want to read to you about turmeric because turmeric is a mega powerhouse. You really need to grab your book. Today I'm reading from, I don't have the new book that I like. So today I'm reading from the Essential Life book, 6th edition. Right, so turmeric, you really need to grab this book because I can't read everything in here that it does. There are certain things I'm not allowed to tell you, and this book can tell you way more. So it helps with a healthy inflammatory response. It's anti-carcinogenic. It helps get rid of carcinogens. A detoxifier, antioxidant, anti-mutagenic. So it helps with mutations, right? It blends well with frankincense, sandalwood, spikenard, wild orange, clove, ylang ylang, grapefruit, pink pepper, arborvitae, right? What I want you to know about is it's for maintaining healthy cells, all right? Maintaining healthy cells, any kind of aches or discomforts, any kind of threat to your body. So right now with the pandemic, right, that's viral. That's a threat. If any kind of feeling under the weather, those are threats. And turmeric is good for every kind of threat. It doesn't matter what the threat is. Diane, it is anti-carcinogenic. Anti-carcinogenic. I'm going to type that in the carcinogenic in the comments here for you. All right, anti-carcinogenic. You really want to look that up. All right, grab your book. You need to have this book. You need to have the Everyday Essentials Guidebook. I have these amazing books and a link to them, and you can get a discount. All right, Francis, you'll want to ask your doctor about that. can someone on chemo take turmeric? That is a question for their physician. Kate says turmeric is one of her favorite oils. Hey, glad you joined us, Kate. Hope your surgery went well. Been thinking about you. All right, turmeric is great for poor blood supply. It is a blood and lymph purifier, a liver and gallbladder detoxifier. It helps with anything skin related. You can add it to your skincare products or dilute it and apply it to the affected area. It doesn't matter what it is, it helps with anything for your skin. It helps with discouragement, tension, anxiousness, sad feelings, anything digestive, poor circulation, maintaining healthy cholesterol, metabolism, blood sugars, respiratory, sore muscles, oral health, insect bites, emotional balance. The list is long. What's really cool about this particular book, there's tons of scientific research on the bottom of it that cites scientific articles and research into the benefits of turmeric. It's been researched a lot more than many other oils because of the long use of turmeric. Historically, turmeric, or sacred earth in Latin, is renowned for a myriad of profound properties, including its powerful action against, I cannot read that. You'll have to look it up. I can't say that word, cellular health. On an energetic level, it cleanses chakras and energy fields and promotes feelings of prosperity. But turmeric is a staple of the Indian diet for health. It's a staple of many diets in countries where they spend a lot more time eating their foods as medicine. Unlike here, if you have this book, make sure you look up turmeric oil, then flip to the back and look up the turmeric capsule. Huge, huge, huge. All right, so get turmeric in your routine. All right, reading questions in here. Letitia likes to use cassia, cinnamon, ginger in her hot apple cider during the holidays. That sounds amazing. All right, so I want to talk about some other stuff that I'm doing. So what's been amazing for me lately? So for eyes, right? If you have eye irritation or what do I want to say? If your lash line, so following cataract surgery, it turns out now I will have irritation in my lash line and swelling. And so I need to use these oils on a nightly basis. It is Melaleuca tea tree and rose. I rub these on my finger, otherwise my eyelids are hooded in the morning and swollen, and I need to keep them healthy. So I rub tea tree on my ring finger. Your ring finger doesn't put as much pressure on, so that's why I do the ring finger. It's kind of like when you put stuff under your eyes, you never want to pull, and your ring finger isn't as powerful, so you always see Health and Beauty doing ring finger tapping under the eyes, right? So I put it on, so I get it thin, not runny on my fingers, and I rub my eyelids and my lash line. I go straight to bed so that I do it from bed. If it gets into my eyes, I just keep my eyes closed and I don't worry about it. I do the same thing with the rose oil then. So these are two powerhouses for skin health and keeping things healthy. So post cataract surgery, this would be good for children when they get little bumps around their eyes. That helps keep those eyes healthy, right? Rose and tea tree. All right, so something else I have fallen in love with, I mentioned this a little bit last month because it was on sale, geranium. So I have now added geranium to my frankincense roller. This is going on my eyes, all over my forehead, my temples, and around my eyes for head and neck tension, pressure in my face, aches and discomforts in my eyes. So I took my existing frankincense roller and it was about this much gone, and I added 20 drops geranium to my frankincense and geranium. Frankincense is an enhancer. It helps enhance any oil benefits that you're using it with, right? That you're using it with. So it's enhancing the benefits of my geranium. So geranium is that powerhouse. If you got geranium last month because it was on sale and now you're trying to figure out what to do with it, right? You can use it for aches and discomforts. It's a detoxifier. It's regenerative. It helps with seasonal threats like itchy eyes, etc. It's good for liver, gallbladder, pancreas, and kidneys. Apply it topically over the area of concern or take it in a capsule. It helps with blood health, right? It helps to restore healthy blood. Apply it to a troubled area. Helps with anything skin, anything hormonal, low libido, dry or oily hair and skin. It helps balance out your skin. It's great moisturizer. Add it to your moisturizer for hydration and balance. It's great for body odor and emotional balance, feeling neglected and mended. And a large list of research articles noted in this Essential Life book, 6th edition. So you'll want to check that out. Geranium. So we add it to our hot tub to keep our hot tub clean and the water healthy. We don't use any chemicals in our hot tub. We add 5 to 10 drops geranium before we get in, and we add a couple drops of tea tree and on guard when we get out, right? That keeps our water clean and healthy. Test your water. Use it as you see fit. Sorry, I have a bug crawling on my counter. Gross. All right, I'm back. 'Tis the season. For those of you, when I was trying to decide between Arizona and Florida, and everyone said Arizona because there's fewer bugs in Florida. There are way more bugs in Illinois than either Arizona or Florida. I'm telling you that right now, right? So Sue loves the idea of adding the oils to the pre-made roller, right? How have I gone 7 years and just thought of that yesterday? I have no idea, right? So geranium, geranium, geranium. We've been adding it to our bathtub for a couple years now. It's about the only time I use it. We don't use our hot tub a ton, or I'm sorry, adding it to our hot tub. Last night I thought, duh, why am I not adding this Powerhouse geranium oil to my bathtub? So last night I had a lot of pressure and discomfort in my eyes and my face, and I was really honestly on the verge of taking something not natural because I was at my wit's end, and got in that bathtub with geranium, adaptive, balance, serenity, and aroma touch. I put like 5 drops of each, and 2 cups of Epsom salts. Got in that bath, and the pressure and incredible discomfort left my face. Right, so geranium is a powerhouse for aches and discomforts. We think of it as a flowery, foofy oil, right? Flowers are great for the skin, so we know to put flower oils all over our face and all over our skin because they help the top layers of the skin, and the wood oils help the deeper tissues of the skin. We think of geranium for hormone balancing, but we don't realize the power, right? When you're incredibly uncomfortable, it's very difficult to think, and we can fall victim to going back to really, really old habits. And I am so glad that I stuck with it last night and did the bath and helped all that pressure and discomfort disappear. Geranium. All right, let's talk about my other new best friend that's almost gone, which will be going on my order today, Helichrysum, so that I can get to 200 PV when I order, so I can get free breathe. I think I've already done one order. I get free breathe, free peppermint, free breathe drops, free breathe roller, and if I haven't already done my order, I think I did though, I get a free bottle of wild orange. So $80+ in free stuff, and Helichrysum is going to make it easy to get to my 200 PV. So Helichrysum helps all over my face. I alternate it with the frankincense and geranium now, and I haven't had to resort to any other measures for maintaining a healthy inflammatory response in my eyes and face lately. So again, Helichrysum is one of those oils that does way more than I can read about publicly on social media. And so we want to make sure that you get a book so you can look up what the oils really do. We are limited on what we can say. All right, so Helichrysum helps with wrinkles and stretch marks. It's great for healthy bleeding. It's great for anything skin. It's great for nerves. It's great for nerves. So I have nerve damage in my one eye. It feels like water's running down my face sometime and nothing's there. I've got a lot of different things going on. Helichrysum for nerve health. Helps with anything skin, so it's even better putting that Helichrysum all over my face at night because it's good for the skin. Kate says, so put the oils on at night on your face. Yep. So Kate, I'm rolling Helichrysum all over my face, and I also roll geranium and frankincense all over my face. So these are really good for skin health, anti-aging. Frankincense is a wood oil, so it's helping the deeper tissues of the skin. And geranium, being a floral oil, is helping the top layers of the skin. I'm doing it. You want to do this, Kate, since your surgery. You want to do this. Frankincense, geranium, helichrysum around your surgical site and all over your back, face, bottoms of feet. All right. So I want to look up helichrysum. What is helichrysum from? Is it a wood? Where does helichrysum come from? Flowers. All right, so top layers of the skin for anti-aging and skin health. Actually, right here in the book, it says for anything skin, apply Helichrysum with geranium. So how perfect is that? You could make a roller with Helichrysum, geranium, and frankincense. In fact, maybe that's what I'll do with this Helichrysum roller. I'll add some of my Helichrysum from my 5 milliliter bottle. I'll put 10 drops of Helichrysum in here. I've got a little bit left in here. I'll put 20 drops frankincense then. Maybe I'll do 20 Helichrysum, 20 frank, and 20 geranium. And yes, frankincense is from a tree. Frankincense is a wood oil. All right, love it, love it, love it. Make sure you're reading the comments, folks. There's some amazing comments in here that I cannot read publicly, or my video gets removed. All right, Helichrysum is great for anything ear related. So once I've rolled that all over my face, I rub it in so it doesn't run into my eyes if I've gotten too generous with it. Then what's on my fingers, I rub behind my ears, on that big bone behind the ears and all the way around. And I also rub it in my ears with my finger. You never put oils directly in your ear, right? You rub with your finger. If you have ear ringing, Helichrysum is a fantastic oil. Sinuses. You can combine Helichrysum with sandalwood and lemon for your sinuses. Put it on the forehead. Swab your nostrils. You can take a Q-tip, put the oils on, and just swab the lower inside part of your nostrils. Helichrysum is great for liver health, heavy metal toxicity, emotional balance, to help you go from feeling wounded to released. All right, so Helichrysum, frankincense, geranium, top contenders for literally going from room to room with me. Rose and tea tree on my eyelids to keep my eyelids healthy right now. Apparently that's something after cataract surgery I'll have to do forever. Super duper. Next, I want to talk about being blue. I took my blue tansy. I don't know where the label went. Took my blue tansy oil, put a roller bottle on the top of it. These are specially made just for the bottles. And I roll this undiluted all over. Oh God, it smells good. I'm addicted to blue tansy now. Who else is addicted to blue tansy? Oh, so addicted. I'm going to give you my favorite recipe using citrus bloom and blue tansy, so stay tuned. So I roll this all over the bottom of 1 foot. Yes, it's navy blue. And then I rub the 2 feet together and I put socks on, right? So Andrea's like, me. Diane's me. Blue tansy, blue tansy, blue tansy. So I'm stocking up on blue tansy because I can get that 200 PV promo with that $80 in free oils up to 4 times. So blue tansy, Helichrysum, multiples are going on my list, right? All over the bottoms of my feet. That helps me all day deal with what I'm dealing with. All right, let's talk about blue tansy. All right, grab a pen and paper. You're going to want to write this recipe down. This one's too good not to write down. Okay, so in a 10 milliliter bottle, a roller bottle, go make this roller. You're going to want to do it, and it doesn't come out blue. You're going to want to do 20 drops citrus bloom, which is now available in the US all the time, US and Canada, I think. Citrus bloom, 20 drops adaptive, and 5 blue tansy. It looks super blue in the bottle, but when you roll it on your wrist, rub together and smell. Roll it behind your ears if you're not going to be out in the sun, and massage it in. You can put it on the bottoms of your feet and then put socks on or slippers. Incredible. Mind-blowing. Blue tansy, with any citrus creates this incredible, intense citrus smell. Blue tansy for anything skin. There was a post in one of the boards, Facebook groups with the owners. Someone damaged their skin right before a wedding. They got some skin damage, and it was an accident. It was something landed on their skin and left a mark, and it was going to be right where you couldn't cover it up. And it was recommended from one of the owners, blue tansy. Great for skin, right? So 10 milliliter roller, 20 drops citrus bloom, 20 adaptive, and 5 blue tansy. Blue tansy, blue tansy, blue tansy. I get different testing done. They're called scans from different companies. And then they tell you what oils your body needs. Blue tansy is coming up every single time for me. Blue tansy, let's read about it. Again, grab a book because you're going to want to know the real down and dirty, not just the words I'm allowed to read, right? So it's flower, leaf, and stem, so good for the skin. The main constituent that's so powerful is chemazoline, right? That's what makes it blue, I believe. Blue tansy has that in it as well. I'm sorry, balance. That's what makes balance blue, right? So blue tansy all over the face. Now, all over the face, I make sure and put my hydrating cream on first, or put blue tansy with my Virage hydrating serum, right? Now, remember, a lot of these skin products went down in price. I haven't gotten a graphic made for you yet, but I posted the list last week. So stock up on our skin products. Right, blue tansy helps with seasonal issues. So if your eyes are itchy, right, do your rose, your tea tree, and your blue tansy around your eyes. It's good for anything skin, which we talked about. It's good for aches and discomforts, respiratory, head and neck tension, anything stomach related, digestive related, anything immunity related. It's good for addictions and low self-confidence, bug bites, thyroid health, and emotional balance to help you go from feeling overwhelmed to encouraged. So get that blue tansy on the bottoms of your feet. Pay special attention to the big toe. I start with the big toe. It's a direct correlation to my brain, right? I need my brain to chill out from being overwhelmed from battling a bad cataract surgery for 7.5 months. Right? I make sure it's on my small toes. That helps with sinuses and eyes. I make sure it's in the middle of my foot because that helps with digestive, right? So make sure you get that blue tansy, not just on the big toe, but that whole foot, all right? It's incredible. Blue tansy. Blends well with clary sage, marjoram, helichrysum, geranium, petitgrain, spikenard, and wintergreen. Now, guys, I didn't research the relationships between these oils before I got on today, and you'll notice that helichrysum, geranium keep coming up, all right? When we talked about the benefits of helichrysum, there were suggestions in mixing geranium with it, right? So let's make sure we have these powerhouses in our inventory so that when we need them, right, we have them. Helichrysum, frankincense, geranium, blue tansy. Get those on the list. All right, now here's another biggie, Melissa oil, and it's on sale this month for 10% off. The first sign of a tingle on your lip. I don't get these, but the first sign of a tingle on your lip. Take your Melissa oil, put it on your finger, put it directly on there. Boom, solution, right? First sign of a tingle on your lip. The most powerful oil for that. All right. Melissa's from the leaves and tops of a flower, I'm assuming. Also known as lemon balm. To make this precious oil, it requires 66 pounds of plant matter in order to fill one 5 ml bottle. So for those of you that are wondering, now why is this bottle $100 and some and this giant bottle of citrus bloom 25 or whatever it is? That's why. Right, I love this. Christina's posting in the comments exactly what I'm getting ready to talk about. The 21-day Melissa challenge. Now you can do this for as long as you want. I recommend a Melissa on the roof of your mouth every single day, all right? So the Melissa challenge is taking the bottle of Melissa, open, right? Put your thumb here, go like that. Get the Melissa oil on your finger. You're going to use less than a drop, and you're going to put it on the roof of your mouth. Inhale it, and then put it on the roof of your mouth. It doesn't taste good. It's probably like the other oils. You get used to it if you stick to it. I fall off the wagon all the time, right? And it's going to have a great benefits from head to toe, right? So the biggest thing is the emotional benefits. If you're having trouble with anxiousness or sad feelings, this is a must do. Melissa and Frank is even better. And so Melissa oil, I want you to start with the challenge that Christina and I were talking about here. I'll post some images for you so you can follow it and directions. Do that. Set an alarm for doing that every hour on day 1. After that, you just do it once a day, right? But every hour on day 1. Or you can do, if you're not comfortable with that, if you're busy, do it as often as you can. Every hour on the hour for day 1 while you're awake, and then switch to just doing that once a day, right? I don't want you to stop at 21 days. I want you to make that a part of your daily routine. You are not even using a full drop when you do it the way that I recommend, putting your thumb on the stopper, tilting it over, tilting it back. You're going to get enough, all right? You're going to get enough. Right. Plus, it's going to make your Melissa last a long time. says there's 85 drops. Now, I make enough rollers doing all of my recipe pages and experiments to know that there's more than 85 drops in these bottles, and there's more than, I think they say 250 in the bigger one. And I know there's closer to 300. I've made enough rollers in my lifetime to know that that's why they last longer than I expect. Right, so Melissa oil, that 85 drops, it's still going to last you longer than 90 days because you're using less than a drop, all right? So once you read the benefits of Melissa in your book beyond what I can read, you're not going to question the need for this oil. Helps with anxiousness, sad feelings, shock, and then again, anything immunity, regardless of what is threatening your immune system, anything immunity. It's an incredibly strong antioxidant, and the rest of it I can't read. You have to read in your book. It helps maintain healthy fertility and healthy menstrual, healthy digestion, and it helps with emotional balance. Right? And again, Melissa oil is incredible for scientific research and evidence, so you can read the bottom for all those scientific articles supporting it. Right? Helps maintain healthy glucose. So much good stuff in here I can't read. Helps with agitation. So grab that. Melissa oil on sale for 10% off. Right, so Melissa, Helichrysum, blue tansy, frank, geranium, rose, tea tree. Let's talk about, oh, I did already place my order because I ordered a bunch of these. I think I ordered 200 PB of just these. Citrus Bloom and Northern Escape. I was afraid they would sell out because we're all so excited about it. They must have a ton. So my first 200 PB order was all Citrus Bloom and Northern Escape, I think. And I used up my point. No, I didn't use points on these. I couldn't use points on these. I must have got my regular stuff with points. But anywho, get your Citrus Bloom and Northern Escape. These are great blended together. Now I'm going to give you some of my top favorite recipes for these too. So are you ready? All right. So my favorite recipe, I think I've read this a million times, but I'm going to give you a couple. My absolute favorite recipe for Northern Escape, grab your pen and paper, is Northern Escape, Adaptive, and Peppermint. Northern Escape, Adaptive, and Peppermint. All right. I know, Diane, I totally stacked up. Diane helped me out. I was running low on Citrus Bloom, and before it came out, she and I traded some stuff, and I got more. And then it came out. I got more. I'm set for a while. All right, so Northern Escape, Adaptive, and Peppermint. Make a roller, make a spray, but we have it going in our diffuser. Right, so let's hear some other recipes for Northern Escape. You ready? Northern Escape and Console. Smells incredible. And Christina says she loves Northern Escape with Adaptive and Balance, or Adaptive and Balance. Northern Escape and Peace Oil. Northern Escape and Air X. I need more recipes for Air X because that's a newer oil. Northern Escape and Clementine. I love this because I have that Clementine and I forget to use it. And I got that Clementine free. So how do we get free? Free, LRP. All right, LRP stands for Loyalty Rewards Program. You order monthly in the Loyalty Rewards Program. You don't have to order monthly. We all choose to because we get free. All right, so LRP equals free. We got free Clementine, I think last month or the month before. This month, we're all getting free wild orange when we order in the LRP cart, and we spend 125 PV or more by the 15th. All right. You want to do 200 PV this month so that you get also free breathe, large bottle, free breathe roller, breathe drops, and large bottle of peppermint. right? You're going to get all those free. Northern Escape and Citrus Bloom. If you have Litzy and can't remember what to do with it, Northern Escape and Litzy. Here we go, Christina, Northern Escape and Balance. Right, I'm not going to read all of these to you, but that's a good start. If you have Island Mint and Green Mandarin and can't remember what to do with them, that's me. Northern Escape, Green Mandarin, and Island Mint. Love it. All right, so great recipes to try there. Now let's hop on over to some citrus bloom recipes. All right, citrus bloom, cheer, and elevation. Citrus bloom and passion. Right, here's a great recipe, citrus bloom and peppermint, because you can get your peppermint totally free. Citrus bloom and peppermint. Citrus bloom and grapefruit, because you should be drinking that grapefruit in your water every day. Here's one I never would have thought of, citrus bloom and geranium. Citrus bloom and geranium. Here's a couple oils that I never know what to do with again. Air X, other than diffusing it. Air X and Island Mint. Mix citrus bloom with Air X and mix citrus bloom with Island Mint. Here's the one I haven't tried yet, but I need to. Citrus bloom and basil. I never would have thought of that in a million years. Citrus bloom and basil. All right, I'm going to post some recipes for you guys. Check those out. Get your citrus bloom and Northern Escape. We love, love, love them. They finally came out as part of the regular line, so make sure you stock up on those. The limit's really high on it. I can't remember what I went up to, but I think I typed in 10 and it still took it. So the limit's really high on that. Excuse me. Blue Tansy all over the bottoms of the feet, all over your face with hydrating cream, Virage serum, or jojoba oil, or some kind of dilution. You could, let's look in our book here and see what Blue Tansy blends well with again. So Blue Tansy blends well with clary sage, marjoram, helichrysum, geranium, petitgrain, spikenard, and wintergreen. So a great blend for your face would be taking your helichrysum roller and when some of it's gone, adding 10 to 20 drops of blue tansy to this pre-diluted roller and rolling it all over your face. Both oils are good for the skin, right? Helichrysum and blue tansy. If you like things to be easy, you don't like to make your own lot of stuff, just pop the top off of this existing roller, add your blue tansy, you're good to go. You could do the bottoms of the feet for that as well, and all over your face. All right, I think that's all I got for today. Oh, and then my love of droppers. We've already talked about droppers for a little bit when we talked at the beginning about the oils in my coffee and water. But I have fallen off the wagon being back in Illinois because my dropper bottles weren't out front and center on my bathroom counter here because I don't have a big bathroom counter. In Florida, I was doing great every day. I got up, went straight to the master bath, which I have a big counter, and I have, I'll have to take a picture of it when I get back, a huge long line of oils lined up ready to go in dropper bottles. So I would get up, lift up my pajama top, do a dropper full across the right side of my body between my right breast and right hip bone. That was my liver recipe, and I've posted that in here before. Then I would grab the digestive one and I would put it on the other side of my lower abdomen. I would grab my calming one to help keep me calm for the day, and I would either put that on my belly or put it on the bottoms of my feet or put it on my lower back. And then I have one for overall cellular health, and I want that area focused for healthy breast and healthy cells in the breast. And it's called Maxim. And so that dropper bottle, I would drop it across my chest and massage it into both breasts. And so I get these recipes for my dropper bottles from a book called Symphony of Cells. The Symphony of Cells protocol is intended for you to have it applied to your back and spine and bottoms of feet, one oil at a time. It's a series of 10 oils. Sadly, Our intention was to do that, and then we never do. We had to do it in a different way. It's not as effective, but it is still effective. So we make the dropper bottles. We put the 10 oils in here. Half of the bottle is the 10 oils, the other half is coconut oil. So for a 15 milliliter bottle, I believe it's 15 drops of each oil. Fills that 15 milliliter dropper about half, and then the rest coconut oil. If you're going to make a roller with your Symphony of Cells oils, do 10 drops of each oil and then the rest coconut oil. Right? Again, not the most effective way to use that protocol, but sadly, laying down, getting out all 10 oils, applying them one at a time, our family simply wasn't doing it. So we had to come up with a better way. So dropper bottles, dropper bottles, dropper bottles. Make good use of doTERRA's roller bottles, refill them. So I have in my roller bottle row in Florida, um, you'll notice how much rose I use when I go to take a picture of that. I have like, I think 5 bottles of rose, and I recycle those bottles, and I just change the cap, right? So it'll say rose on here. You can take the labels off and clean them up with, get the sticky stuff off with lemon oil. I just leave that rose on there and look at the top, and then I'll have a new like custom blend. So do not throw these bottles away when they're empty, folks, especially the rollers, all right? Because these rollers are worth like 75 cents each. And doTERRA has the best rollers on the market, all right? This is a special, I don't know if it's patent pending, I can't remember, a special roller top, so it leaks way less than any other roller design. This orifice is designed specifically so that the oil, as it falls off the roller ball, doesn't come down the sides. It goes back in because of this orifice design. Peel off your label, clean it with lemon oil, reuse those bottles. You don't even have to clean it out if the oil that you're using goes with what you want to do, right? Jules, I forget what you said, where to get your labels for your Symphony of Cells droppers. I just order labels from anybody that sounds like what I'm doing, all right? So this particular label I got from onlytheessentialsshop.com, and it's one of my recipes for the sensory solutions make and take. And it's called something brain. I can't remember what, something brain, first brain or second brain. And I just crossed that out with Sharpie right here. So it just says brain. And then I wrote neurology on it. So you can use any label and just write right on it. I'm not aware of Symphony of Cells selling labels, and another company cannot sell Symphony of Cells labels without their permission. All right. Perfect. I hope that was helpful today. I hope to see a lot of blue going on. I want to hear testimonials about your Melissa. I have some graphics and tips to support all of these. So give me 10-15 minutes to get the recipes and graphics loaded for the Melissa challenge, how to use blue tansy, recipes for citrus bloom, northern escape, and we'll get those posted here. In a little bit. I hope you all have an amazing day. Go get your get your free wild orange, free breathe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you here next week, noon Central Standard Time, to learn more about doTERRA and how it can help the quality of our health, quality of our life. Help us emotionally, physically, and if you want to learn how to do the business with me, reach out to me and we can help you financially. If you're looking at sharing oils with others and learning how to do a business, please join my Facebook group, Lisa Zimmer, Essential Oils Biz Tips. And we teach you how to share oils with others and learn how to do the doTERRA business. All right, have a great day, everybody. Happy oiling. Bye.